the body finally back to its proper shine, it was time to move on to detailing all the other body parts, starting off with some clear lenses for the rear and also doing the side indicators on the body. I applied a small amount of bare metal foil and then later painted those in clear orange to simulate the marker or indicator lights. Headlights came pre-painted with the kit, though they needed some flat black on areas, so I painted that with a brush by hand, as it would be a nightmare to mask it off and get it clean looking. I was debating with myself whether I should mask off the window rubbers and paint them with my airbrush or just go around it with my brush, as I didn't really feel like getting the airbrush out and needing to clean everything up and taking about an hour to mask everything properly. I just took out my brush and some bellow flat blacks and painted it with my bare hands, not masking it off, as the panel lines around it were really deep, making it a lot easier to just take out the brush and just paint it. With the window rubbers now drying off, I took out my permanent marker to simulate the rubber around the headlight lenses. With most of the parts now detailed, it was time for some assembly. Most of these parts were glued in with some clear glue, specifically Revell Contact Clear, as these clear parts do not really get along well with glues like super glue or plastic glue, so just a small dab of the clear glue and put them in place. After gluing on all those clear parts, I put the body aside to let those dry for a bit and moved on to the final assembly on the chassis and putting the interior together. So the glue is now fully dried, so I could put the chassis into the body, which is really easy. You just locate it on the back and just bend the front out a bit for it to pop in and be there permanently. It is easily removable, so if you did make any mistakes or just wanted to do a test fit, that's no worry whatsoever. The kit came with some metal emblems instead of decals, so I applied those first and then later on applied the decals on top of them to give them some more detail. As these were the kit wheels, it was easily put together by just putting the locating pins in the center of the brakes and popping them in. The rear spoiler was just glued on using some super glue, and then also the small second bit of the spoiler was again glued in with some super glue as well. And that's pretty much all the big parts assembled, so some small parts like the window wipers and license plates holders were glued on, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Instead of gluing the side mirrors to the clear parts directly, I applied some double-sided tape, as that is a big surface area for it to grip onto the clear part, and it's really easy to remove if it goes wrong, and it doesn't really leave a stain either, so just remove the backing and put it in place.